My name is Morianna.
I'm Aileen Fletcher,
I'm Shannon Weave,
And I'm a mentor at CORE.
and I'm a mentor at CORE.
and I'm a mentor at CORE. We are the mentors, and this is how we roll. What do you think a mentor does? And sometimes, people are pretty close to, what a mentor might be, but sometimes it's like, well, you have that really cool space in the studio and 9 to 5, and I'm like, whoa, no, you don't really, it's like evenings and weekends and during hard times, and we want to be there when it's the hardest times, not necessarily just during the day. So that's the one thing I think maybe a misconception is of the mentor role, is that we're just kind of hanging out in the studio, talking to people and visiting people, but really we're there when we need to be there and when you want us there.
Yeah, I also sort of look at mentoring as kind of if we think of the idea of legacy, and one of the things that is special about CORE and mentoring and that is the foundation that John McGee sort of began with. Because when a team feels supported and an individual support feels valued and appreciated, well, guess what? It carries over into the people that we're serving in the home.
I think too, once we're there, sometimes people are worried about us coming. They're like, why are they here? Is it something I did? And there's that worry, and then they're surprised that it's not about that. It's about doing this together. And at the end of the month, we have some, we're kind of this fresh set of eyes sometimes, and we just have some observations and maybe some suggestions, and usually they're really positive, and people sometimes are surprised about that. And then the next time when we come, they're not so worried about it. They're like, oh, this is going to be great. It's actually good when mentors come.
We collect their ideas and thoughts about what's working and what's not working with the people in the home and the team itself, right? What can we focus on? Is it communication? Can we do a little bit better in that regard? And then what would that look like? And getting everybody's opinion and compiling it at the end in a sort of a anonymous way. Yeah.
And it's not in a judgmental way, it's just being there.
Yeah, experience. And
yeah. Passing on what we can give. And saying it's okay at the end of the day, that nothing went perfect. But how do we make it better? I wanted to become a mentor in this organization because I knew what it was like to be a brand new support, a brand new team lead, and you didn't always feel like you knew what you were doing. And you were guessing half the time. So if I had somebody I could talk to about the insecurities or about the learning curve that CORE has, then I would have felt more at ease in my positions. And I wanted to do that for the supports as well as the individual, make sure they have the highest quality of care that they can get.
Yeah, no, I guess I've been through sort of a number of different roles at CORE, and starting out as a brand new support, and then very shortly after, I believe it was like 3 weeks later, I became a team leader, and then I'm still sort of wrapping my head around the philosophy and gentle teaching, and what does this mean? How do I do this? How do I even be a support in this organization and help other people? And then now I'm responsible for helping a team. Opportunity was presented to me to be a mentor, and I'm very honored and grateful for that. But and like you said, it's important to have people around you that can support you, and that's sort of the best thing about this position, being a mentor, is that you get to do that all day long and help people feel safe and valued, and being that sort of cheerleader for people, and encouraging people, and showing their talents and bringing those to light. And sometimes people don't even realize some of the wonderful things that they're doing that are successful, and so it's nice to be able to point those things out to people. Really, why we spend time with teams is because we need to sort of ensure that our philosophy is sticking and continues to not get diluted as the organization gets larger, or people from different walks of life enter in and become supports. We need to sort of keep certain things the same, right? And it's always the pillars and the tools that we're helping to, that's our foundation in how we serve others, but also we are there for helping supports have a good, clear understanding of the support plans for the individuals that we serve.
Being able to go into some of these homes with their supports and seeing how far we can push each other, asking questions differently and being able to see how far they're willing to take their thoughts, and if they feel strongly on them, celebrate those moments. And then in turn, they also challenge me in the way I think, because it's not just what one person says, and we're not going against our morals. Mm-hmm. And watching them grow and growing myself, and that in turn helps the support of the individual, because the individuals are getting their needs met and leading more of a fulfilled life.
It's so nice just being around people that are like-minded, that are, when I see people that we serve being supported and loved and cared for by the people on the team, it's so beautiful to see their relationships with each other, and just how much trust and love is happening.
That's what just is so meaningful and is my why, is I get to see over time the change of someone's heart, and that it's mending and healing, and that's the best part. My time with Shannon, I was blessed, is really my, everything to me.
I'm not going to judge them in any way, and I'm just there to help. It's very important to me that people feel that way around me. Why do I come to work every day? Well, it just comes down to relationships and being around so many amazing people that have so much love and capacity to share that with others.